So, Mike, you went through a serious accident involving your hands.
Yes.
Was there ever a moment when you thought you might not be able to play at the same level again?
Yeah.
And how did you both go through that process together?
That was difficult. Leni was very supportive, of course, And at first, I thought maybe I wasn't going to be able to play again because they sent me to the wrong doctor. Unfortunately, they didn't send me to a hand and arm. I went to the hospital in New York, a good
Emergency
hospital,
room.
but they didn't send me to a hand and arm specialist because my hands were fine in the emergency room. This nerve damage happened later. Happened 5 days later. So when I finally found the right doctor on my own, I found a really good specialist. He said that they thought my hands were going to be okay and there wouldn't be any problems, so they just sent me to a trauma specialist instead of a specialist for hand and arm. And that guy was a drag. He was just like, oh, keep moving your fingers and maybe you can play in 6 months, and I'm going like, what the fuck? So I contacted somebody else named Dr. Alton Barron, who was Wayne Krantz, the guitar player, told me about him because Wayne he fixed Wayne up when Wayne broke some fingers.
Wayne had a sledding accident.
He
He
had a
broke
sledding
all the fingers on the top of
and
his
he
head.
needed to get go on the road in a month, and Dr. Barron put him back together quickly. So when I saw him, he did what he needed to do: tendon transfers, take healthy tendons and put them in to get as much muscle back in the hands, and so that I could do certain things, and he bent this on purpose with the tendon. This fingers, because he watched me play, and he's a guitar player too, this guy, and he watched me play, and but he does tons of stuff for violin players, for everybody. He's a very famous hand and arm specialist. And so he did this. He bent this finger because he said it wouldn't be strong enough to bend unless he did it on purpose, and then fixed stuff up as much as, and then he gave me, and he went slow. So at first it was really difficult. I couldn't move my thumb like the opposable thumb. It was more like stuck. So like a lower primate. For about a year, I had to play and then I found I was originally using a glove and Velcroing the pick to a glove for about a month or so, and that didn't work for shit. And then someone reminded me about a drummer that we both know, Ray Levere, who plays his ass off, and he was in a fire when he was like 13 years old, and his fingers stop here, but he plays the drums. So I said, I got to ask him how he holds the drums, because somebody mentioned that to me. He said, ask Ray Levere. And so I asked him, and he said, wig glue. Glue for Donald Trump, the wig glue. What do you? And people that wear wigs, what they use. It's very sticky. But it's not bad for your skin. So I put a little piece of tape around the pick, and Ray Levere, I don't know what he does. He uses rubber bands and wig glue to hold his sticks, and he plays great. And he's got no hands. I mean, his fingers end here. And somehow he does it. So where there's a will, there's a way. You have to just keep trying.
But
At first it was hard.
For how long did you stop playing like concerts?
Oh no, I was playing within 2 months, trying, and it was just very. At one point, I had this gig that I was really looking forward to with Chick Corea at the Blue Note in New York, and that was hard. It was just I wasn't able to play. I wasn't able to play loud, no muscle, using the glove and the Velcro, and it was really
It sounded
hard.
great. You couldn't tell the struggle when you said in the
it didn't.
audience.
At first, it didn't sound. That was hard because even Chick said, "Man, you're playing so soft, I can't hear you." And he forgot that I told him I have this accident. I just had this accident. I said, let me remind you, I have this. And he went, oh, well, you sound great. Just keep going. He didn't want to. So, but it was really a difficult week. And then the year after that was really hard. I went on the road right away. Dr. Barron was just, if you can do it, because and then we'll keep going with surgeries. So I had like 5 ultimately. And now it's much better. Certain things I can't do with my fingers, but the pick is pretty much like I always could play, as you heard, right? So it's different, and I feel it, but much less than at first. It was really a struggle.
I mean, like yesterday, I couldn't say that you're not that different, Mike Stern, from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
For me, it's the same.
That's great.
Because I saw you playing like maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I thought you improved the way you play with your hands.
Yeah.
You're improving like every day.
Yeah.
This is amazing, how flexible our brain is.
Yeah. You have to try to do. Basically, I'm trying to do the same thing, but I have to make different things. Sometimes the back picking isn't quite the same, so I make a little adjustment with the fingering here. So maybe something that might be on 2 strings is on 1 string. But basically, it's come down to the point finally where it feels the same. It feels normal.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
Accident?
So I fell.
Okay.
On the street on some construction that wasn't supposed to be on the street where we live on 23rd Street in New York.
Okay.
And
you were alone on that moment?
No, with Leni. And we were just trying to catch. I was going on the road that day, and we were trying to catch a cab because I needed to get some stuff across town, pick up some stuff, buy some stuff, some clothes or something, just some last minute stuff. And so we hailed a cab, and I ran across the street, and I tripped over this thing that I didn't see, and it wasn't supposed to be there. And Leni went around it, and so actually Bill Evans was the saxophone player, and I had to call him up and say, get somebody else. He got Dean Brown, a great guitar player.
Dean Brown,
to fill in. And then and Dennis was on the tour, and Darryl Jones was on the tour, and I couldn't make it. And then Bill said, look, I know a guy who's a lawyer that if, you get in an accident and it turns out to be somebody else's fault, you can get some bread. And Bill, and I wasn't thinking about that at all. I was thinking, shit, I hope I can play again, And then he got me this lawyer, and then it took like 7 years, but they sued the city.
The city?
And I thought
because
they were
they
going to
always
sue.
do construction, then they just like one crew comes, they leave everything,
And
like
not
metal
always.
pieces, wood, everything. Like the next guy in charge is, oh no, I didn't leave that. I'm not doing anything. So it always ends up a mess.
Not
on the
always,
street.
but sometimes. And so sometimes people sue, and I didn't think we had a chance but he got a good amount.
That's
which
nice.
Which is nice. Yeah. After all this shit, I got something out of the deal, Yeah. But crazy.
So this is not your first time in Brazil. You haven't come to Brazil many
like
times?
20 times now.
20 times.
Yeah, Junior Aguiar, Junior, no, Aguiar.
Junior.
Yeah, he brought,
with Romero Lubambo. They work
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Yeah.
He brought us 13 times before.
okay.
Yeah.
So
it's
do you feel any difference between the Brazilian audience from maybe any place else? Do you think it's
Brazilian audience is very special, right? I mean, there's so much music in this country, and people love it. Everywhere in the country, everybody loves music, so you can feel it.
And everybody plays an instrument. It seems like everybody I talk to is, hey, I play a little guitar. Yeah, I play a little guitar. Everybody.
It's
Maybe
great.
that's just the people that come to see us that are
But
musicians.
it's also got so much harmony, even in the
Folk
national anthem, right? There's
yeah.
a lot of harmony right away, so it's incredible.
And rhythm, both.
And rhythm, of
Rhythm,
course,
yeah.
tons of rhythm. Yeah.
And do you know in Brazil, 70% of the music we hear in Brazil is Brazilian music.
Yeah.
This is weird, no?
Yeah.
It's great.
Because I listen a lot of American music.
Of course.
But I mean, like Brazil, they love Brazilian music.
Yeah, and they should. We love Brazilian music.
We
you
do.
know? Yeah, it's incredible.
There's a direct connection with African music.
Yeah,
Yes.
of
Brazilian
course.
music.
And so, one question for you, Tom Jobim. How many songs did he write?
Oh man,
Like hundreds.
I don't know 100, but
I
maybe
never-
100.
Oh, well, he probably wrote hundreds, but what actually got recorded was less. But he probably wrote more. You know,
Yeah,
he's one of those
everybody
guys who
knows,
probably
like,
write.
Wave, Girl from Ipanema.
Yeah.
That's a great
some-
question because
There's
I
a
never
few-
stopped to count how many.
Yeah,
Do you
and
know-
that's just the ones we know. You know, he probably have some in a drawer someplace.
Maybe someone
you know.
can put in the comments.
And
Yes.
did you know that the composer, 400 songs. Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot
And
of
did you
songs.
know that the composer with most songs in the real book is Tom Jobim?
No.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, it's not Miles Davis, it's Tom Jobim. It's weird,
Well,
no?
Miles didn't write that many songs, actually.
But I
He-
mean, it's not Wayne Shorter or maybe
No,
another
I know.
composer.
yeah.
And it's a real book, like jazz.
Yeah,
composition, right?
it
This
doesn't
is weird.
surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all. A very prolific,
This is
amazing
nice.
composer. Didn't he write orchestra stuff too, or just songs?
Jobim?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. But after a while, he stopped and
He
hired
did film
someone to
scores
do.
also.
Yeah.
I saw films and the film music is
Yeah.
Yeah, film.
But he was a great arranger also.
He's
to
just
work with.
composer.
He was
thorough.
living in New York on the 70s.
Oh wow, wow!
You know?
wow.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I
Yes.
didn't know that. Yeah.